At first I was a security guard downstairs. I was a patrolman, actually. Just got out of, kind of stopped going to college.
Well, my background previously, I was at GM automotive plant out in Lake Orion.
Right before I came here, I worked at Johnson's Control. It was the assembly line for Chrysler.
You know, we always have different companies coming into CCS, the building, and we open doors for them all the time. This particular one had a weird name, Shinola. I didn't know what that was. Usually it's a, you know, something like Apple or Microsoft that comes in here and they want to do stuff, but this was different, and I was interested. I wanted to, you know, be a part of it.
The watch company, it was introduced to me because I had left the plant and I was still seeking employment, and my recruiter called me and asked me, was I interested in working in a watch company in Detroit? And at first I didn't believe him. I was like, there's no watch company in Detroit. And he said, yeah, it is, it's downtown. And I said, okay, but I said, I've lived in Detroit my whole life, so I never seen one. So I went and took the dexterity test. After that, he told me that he would give me a call back, you know, and he gave me a call back that day and was like, well, when can you start? And I said, are you serious?
It didn't sound too bad. It was something new. It was just, I needed money, so that's all I was worried about. But once I got here and we actually started assembling, I actually started liking it a lot and became good at it.
I was like really nervous at first and learning how to use a stick and a tweezer to pick up, you know, little itty bitty pieces. But then after a week or two, it just like, every day it just came second nature. It's like so easy for me now.
The fact that they can bring in like people that are familiar with this and then train people from the ground up, like we have no experience whatsoever, is huge. So I mean, and they were really patient, really nice, you know, able to you know, focus our minds to what they knew, you know, and kind of just throw away our own vision of what manufacturing is, like as far as like cars and stuff like that we're familiar with.
All my relatives, they all worked in factories like Ford's and GM. My granddad retired from GM. My dad retired from Ford's. It never crossed my mind ever making a watch.
I believe Shinola adopts the Detroit name because Detroit carries a lot of weight, whether it be negative or positive, the manufacturing being a huge positive. So, I mean, I believe slapping that on top of something that you're, you know, building and manufacturing in the city is huge.
It's not really different from any other city. I mean, yeah, the crime rate is a little high and it's considered a bad city, but I mean, really, everyone really loves Detroit. Everyone I know that's in Detroit, they love their city. They love Detroit.
Oh, most definitely, I'm proud of my city. I love Detroit. A lot of people move and go elsewhere, but I don't really feel the need to move.
It has a lot of hope. I mean, the way it's been going statistically, it seems like it's going down, but with all the hope and good spirits, hopefully it could come up and become a better city, you know, one day.
I think it's very important that we keep things here in the city American-made, handmade.
This feels more rewarding. Like I don't feel expendable. You know, people don't see like if they're on a car assembly line, they're not going to see that same car go out. Like I know that I had something to do with that watch that had that movement in it, and I know that if I don't get something done, then something's not going to go right. So it's a burden, but it makes you feel like you're actually doing something.
Well, everything else, it was just like a job, drag to go in. I hated being there. I hated getting up to come in. It was just for the check, just for the money. It's like just, but this is actually like doing it. I don't mind staying over for overtime. I don't mind coming in on the weekend. I like being here. I like the work. I just like everything about it. This is more than just work to me. It's like, it's a career.
I think when it's here in America, most definitely here in the city, you get people put their all, like we put our all into everything that we do here. I just think they couldn't have chose a better place to bring it to.